Hello, hello. I'm Juliana Hever, the plant-based dietitian, and this is the What Would Juliana Do Q&A. Every day, someone asks me about protein. Every day, whether it's a healthcare professional or a family member or a friend or a colleague or someone on social media, I get the question every day about protein. How much is enough? Where do I get it? All of that. So today I wanted to talk about 5 fundamental facts on protein so that we can disrupt the macro confusion that is incessantly out there on especially protein. So here are 5 fundamental facts. Number 1, all amino acids are found in all plant foods. So you can find all of the different amino acids in different profiles and different ratios in all plant foods. That may be surprising to hear, but they are widely available in nature. The second thing is that it is very difficult to become deficient in amino acids. So in fact, I haven't seen it in my 25 years in the health and fitness industry. When we do see it clinically speaking, or from a research perspective or epidemiologically, it's from people that are malnourished, not eating enough calorie for various reasons, whether it's due to environment or physical issues or psychological issues or whatever it is that people are not getting enough calorie over the long run. This is when we can potentially see something like this. Or if you're consuming a diet that is very processed and refined, like eating a lot of white sugar and oil and not eating a lot of whole foods, you can easily avoid this. This is hence the list. You can avoid this by eating a diet of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, mushrooms, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices. And that leads me to my third fundamental fact about protein. It's that there are excellent sources of amino acids in the plant world that will have lots of those different great profiles for things that you need. This is why I have the 6 daily 3s in that category. I have legumes, which are lentils, peas, any kind of bean. Hummus should be a food group, and soy products are in that category as well. So stuff like tofu and tempeh, those count in the legume category as well. And then also nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds provide a wonderful array of essential amino acids. Not only that, they have L-arginine and they have vitamin E and all sorts of wonderful things that are kind of unique in terms of their profile that you find in nuts and seeds. Hence why I recommend consuming 1 to 2 ounces of those a day and about 1.5 cups of legumes a day. The fourth thing to consider, which is so interesting, is that perhaps one of the reasons that a plant-based diet is so effective at reducing chronic disease risk is because of this fact. The only way researchers have extended healthspan and longevity in all model organisms tested from yeast to primates is, dietarily speaking, is with dietary restriction without malnutrition. Specifically, it looks like dietary restriction of essential amino acids. So that's a drop the mic moment because we thought we need more and more and more, but it seems like sometimes just because something is good doesn't mean more is better. The fifth fundamental fact about protein is that, there are certain athletes that may need additional protein. Okay, so what does that mean? When you're in a sport that is very intensive, there's a lot of energy required for performance, of course, and for recovery as well. So when an athlete eats more food, more whole plant foods, ideally, they're naturally going to get more of those essential amino acids to meet those needs. There's no reason to be slugging protein shakes and powders and supplements to enable you to get enough, because you really are going to get enough anyway just by eating a nice variety of whole plant foods. I hope that helps. Please continue to send me your wonderful questions via the comments below or direct message, or feel free to reach out to me on my website, plantbaseddietitian.com. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.